Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, Chad? What's going on? What is going on? What's going on? As you can see from the title, people would have the wrong damn idea about you from the outside looking in. So I just had to skip over the intro because I just want to dive right in. You know what I'm saying? It's come to my attention that a lot of people watch me and don't really say shit. They just watch me just to judge me and to come here and see what I'm gonna say, how I'm gonna curse, and am I gonna do something they don't like. Listen, I don't go live for you. I don't. I don't go live for nobody who don't send me positive vibes. If you one of those people who come to my live and you just watch me with an evil eye from the side, this is not for you. This is a no judgment zone. Yes, I know there are trolls, but you know what I mean? Like, seriously. And people will have the wrong fucking idea about you, man. They will. They will. When you're a strong person, let's just dive right in. When you are a strong person, Maniji. First of all, I see your Maniji out here. It seems like we're the only ones who really understand what the hell going on. But either way, let's dive in. Let's dive in. Give me just a second. Give me just a second. Give me just a second. So, I just had to come on here and address this because people really don't know who Dr. Sean is. This is for the people who keep assuming that I had some type of privilege, some type of silver spoon, and we definitely need to learn the difference and why this is the Hood Hooded podcast. Because I know people go when they have their own assumptions about people, and they expect people to move how they think that they should move and say what they want you to say and for you to be how they want you to be, but I can only be me. Now, ever since I was a young girl growing up in the hood, okay, no silver spoon, because if you call not having my mom from the age of 7, 8 years old a silver spoon because she died in a car accident, you must have bumped your head. And if you call not being in the household with my father from the age of maybe 3, 4, 5, I don't know, younger than 5, a privilege, you got to be out of your mind. If you call going to custody battles every other year, fighting between your grandmothers, switching schools every year, privilege, silver spoon, you got to be out of your mind. If you call having to fight off grown men as a teenager from trying to molest you, people who you know, a privilege, when you can't even call your parent and tell them, and you call somebody else's parent and they can't believe this, and you go tell a family member and they tell you, no, that person didn't mean it like that, a privilege, you got to be out of your mind. If you call going to the jailhouse to see your parent a privilege, you gotta have the wrong idea about me. I don't feel like nothing I went through in my life was a privilege. If you call watching your caretaker bounce checks just to feed you, having people babysit you overnight because they gotta work doubles and triples, a privilege, I don't know what planet you from, you know. So a lot of people watch Dr. Sean, and because of the way I carry myself, because of how strong I was through all of these things that I had to go through as a young adult, they get it confused with being privileged. You call starting your first job at 16 years old because you want to have some type of money and be independent, and you just a dreamer from the hood because you don't want to be stuck in the hood and you just scared to fail at life, a privilege. I don't know what's wrong with you. So when I talk about this hood to hooded, people often get it confused. They would say they just look at where I am now and overlook all the hard work that it takes to be that 17-year-old, 18-year-old without any parent guidance, applying to college, paying my own fees, buying my own books, applying for financial aid, navigating my own way, a privilege. You got to be out of your mind. And to anybody who think they finna come to my life and judge me for who I am, this ain't the place for you. This the wrong tree. I'll tell you why it's the wrong tree. Right. Because ever since I was a little girl, people always said, oh, you talk like a white girl. As if all melanated women's supposed to be on this bitch just dropping F-bombs. And I ain't go to school for that. I go to school to pull teeth, do other higher advanced skill shit. I ain't go to school to learn how to cuss a bitch out, or to learn how to fight a bitch, or to learn how to be in the hood. And that ain't my specialty. Hood to hood, it means something to me. You know what I mean? So a lot of people got the wrong idea about Dr. Sean. If you think it's easy to make it where I made it from, then why isn't it replicated more often? Why is it a rarity? Why? Because y'all got the wrong fucking idea about me. And I gotta stop this shit before I go live any longer for anybody who watch me as a ghost follower who got the wrong fucking idea about me. You got the wrong idea about hard work. Y'all really think I'm just saying hood to hooded and I just had it easy? If you call working 3 jobs at one point to put yourself through college a privilege, you got to be out your mind. You got to be out of your mind. Like, this is for the people in the back who watch me from afar, who might not never say nothing, but sitting here wondering, dang, because I look privileged? If you call being homeless 2-3 times a privilege, trying to get your degree, because you don't have nobody besides one person really showing up for you when you sick as a dog, a privilege, you got to be delusional. I'm just trying to be nice about this for anybody out there who got the wrong fucking idea about Dr. Sean. You know, I'm not a preacher. I keep telling y'all that. But I'm also not somebody who just on this bitch just fighting and ratchet and shaking my ass and ghetto. I done been in, I know what that life is about. I just chose to be who I am since forever. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd. I like learning. I like trying to pursue my best life. I like fulfilling other people with positive energy. I'm very passionate about anything I do. And if you ever met me, you know I'm going to go hard, 10 toes down about my dream, regardless of who show up or who don't. And sometimes people get the wrong fucking idea about me because I made it somewhere. I made it out of a struggle that was meant to fucking keep me down in the projects in the hood. When people told me that it couldn't be done, I still did it. So people often get the wrong idea and say, damn, it was easy. And I don't want y'all to ever get the wrong idea about me and think some shit was easy. I got a brother and I got a sister who can vouch that the shit we went through wasn't easy. First of all, anytime you lose your mom and you don't have no guidance, nobody to vouch for you, that shit could never be easy. It could never be easy. Anytime you gotta go to court between grown people and argue about where you're gonna live and where you're gonna go and you're moving school because this person don't like that person, you don't forget this type of shit. I just overlooked this shit because I wanted to move on and have something better in my life. But these generational curses is what they call. They still perpetuated to this day. So I don't want nobody to get the wrong idea about me when I tell my testimony. Because a lot of people try to get me to shut up with my testimony because it might seem like it's too much, it's too embarrassing, it's too much. But this is my fucking story. This is my story. My story. Okay? So, I know I go live and I try to present topics just to keep my audience growing, but I don't want nobody to get the wrong idea about me, man. When you come from the hood, when you come from hood to hood, people can often overlook your hard work and the strength that you gotta have to make it out of the shit like that and think that, oh, it was easy. They see you traveling and going on planes and having all these opportunities. Nah, that's because I wasn't no fucking dummy. That's because when the people who got the parents and the money wrote their essay, I wrote my essay too from the hood. And I ended up on the same trips, on the same plane, going out of town. Not because it was easy, because I'm a hard worker. Do not get it twisted. Do not get my hard work twisted. And that's why I say some people will have the wrong idea about you. And it has come to my attention that people really got the wrong idea about me. They see me, they think bougie, doctor, this. Listen, none of that shit mean nothing when you come from poverty. You know what I'm saying? Evening. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want nobody to get the wrong fucking idea about me, man. Just because I come on here and I'm not shaking my ass, I'm not super ghetto, I'm not putting, I don't know how to curse so ratchet. I ain't gonna ever do that. I ain't never been that. Ever since I was a little girl, my nickname was Lady. I stand on business. I don't be with that other shit. Yes, I came from the hood, but do I have to represent that everywhere I step out? I'm a whole doctor out here. I got patients. I got other people who know me. I can't be on here just, just so ghetto. Ghetto fabulous. That's why it's hood to hoodie, because I'm not, like I tell y'all, I'm not a nun. I'm not a preacher. I'm not a teacher. I'm just me. And I'm going to be me regardless. I got to show up as me. Take it or leave it. Hate it or love it. I don't give a fuck. If I don't know how to talk and curse and it's lame, I suggest that you block me and don't watch me, because I'm going to be me. I think authenticity is missing in the world nowadays. People want you to not tell your testimony, to be something that you're not. I'm just me, and I can only be me, man. Like, I can only be me. Topic is the story of my life, LOL. Shaking my head for real, for real. Yes, because some people just got the wrong idea about me, like, because I don't understand how nothing I went through is a silver spoon. I just don't understand. Please be you, tired of the bots nowadays. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm just me, like, I don't show up to be nobody else on this live but myself. I'm not gonna bend myself to fit no type of standards. I'm not gonna talk about things that people want me to talk about. I talk about what the hell I want to talk about on my live. If you want to talk about what you want to talk about on your live and be something, or that you see, or do whatever, then you start a live. Alright? But before I go on my little 365-day challenge for the ghost followers out there, I just gotta let y'all know that this might not be the live for you. You might have to just block me, because I'm gonna be me. Like, 100% of the time. This is a no judgment zone. I'm not a nun. Like, yes, I'm a dentist, and no, I'm not finna come over here on this live and just be ratchet as hell. Just because I know how to be ratchet as hell. You know? Like, what? So that's why I said people got the wrong idea about Dr. Sean, where I came from, my upbringing. That's why I wrote a whole book about it, because some people don't really know my life. They don't know how hard it is growing up in poverty. They don't know how hard it is not having your parents in the household. They don't know how hard it is to have grown men trying to prey on you as a teenager. They don't know how hard it is having to work and go to school and take care of other people and grow up and not have guidance and not have nobody to, not have your mom when you're going through stuff. They don't know how hard it is. First of all, even if I had went through nothing else and just lost my mom, that was enough trauma right there. I don't think that's nowhere near privilege. I don't think that's nowhere near privilege. For me, I thought losing my mom was the worst thing ever happened to me. At this point, I should have been one of the kids who just gave the fuck up. But I don't want nobody to overlook my hard work, all these hard ass nights, all this going to school, writing letters, spending money, going to school to pay for books, doing all this. It ain't nothing easy about it. It still ain't easy. People look at it, oh, dental office, this shit ain't easy. This is so hard. This is super, super hard. Especially when you really don't have people cheering for you. You open the whole practice and you don't get, you know what I mean? Like, this shit don't mean shit to my family for real. Like, what? Shit don't mean shit. That's how I feel. Maybe it do. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I don't want nobody to have the wrong idea about me. You know? And even though I'm coming out saying this, that don't mean nothing. People gonna think what they want to think. But I just know people gotta stop watching me thinking I'm finna change for you. Cause I'm not. Like, what? I'm not, man. As I get older, I realize I just can't really waste my life, and like I just can't waste my life. Like, I don't know. I just can't waste my life being something that I'm not. Like, what? No. Excuse me. So for the rest of the time I go live, I hope people realize who I really am, because I'm not who you think I am. I'm me. Alright? So people will have the wrong idea about you. That don't mean nothing. Never dim your light to accommodate other people. Like, not at all. I'm never doing that. Never dimming my light to accommodate other people. Like, what? And people just hate my story because my story, it ain't no beautiful story. I don't know how people feel like my story is such this beautiful story. Like, nah, man. This shit is full of trauma. Just ask my brother or my sister. This shit is full of trauma. Full of generational curses. Full of BS that no children should ever have to endure. Like, what? That's why my story went viral, because people couldn't believe that somebody like me became a doctor. But now that I'm here, people feel like this shit was just so easy, and I'm just like, wow, like, maybe I made it look easy. You know how you can make something look easy, but it's actually hard as hell and very stressful. But you can make it look easy. That's me, making shit look easy. That wasn't never easy. And feeling like I could do anything. Being delusional for your dreams will get you so far. I'm talking about manifesting your dreams, being delusional for your dreams. Like, it could get you so far. It could get you so far. It'll have people out here thinking you had a silver spoon in your mouth. What? Like, I don't understand, man. I don't understand that. So I don't want nobody to watch me to judge me like, oh, she had a silver spoon. Oh, you had an easy life. That shit, like, what? I don't call being homeless in New York, fighting for my dreams, an easy life. And not being able to call nobody to get no money. That's not an easy life. And I mean nobody in my family for real. Of course I had some friends, especially from dental school, who helped me out. I had to rely on some friends from dental school to help me out a lot of the times. You know, people won't genuinely support you. It's like pulling teeth, but see the thing about me, whether I get the support or not, I'm still gonna show up and stand on business about myself. For myself, this is what you have to do when you come from the hood, because people aren't going to just show up for you a lot of the times when it comes to financially showing up for you, especially when you're on this route. You really gotta bust your ass and make it happen. Let's just look up what a silver spoon means. Let's just look it up. Let's just look up the silver spoon. And I'm sorry that I'm not even sorry. Because it's just too many ghost followers. Like, what? Alright. The phrase, born with a silver spoon in their mouths, is an idiom that means someone born into. Listen to this, guys. And tell me if y'all think that I have a silver spoon. Alright. Someone born into wealth. Wealth. I definitely don't check that box. Hell to the no, ain't no wealth. The only wealth is taking your ass to work. And then you might have to work 2, 3 jobs to make your dreams come true. Definitely not wealth. Then you gotta work while you in high school. You know, I worked in high school, paid for my senior pictures, went to prom with a hand-me-down gown, paid for my senior fees and shit, paid my car insurance, my phone bill. I was, yeah, that high schooler. Not wealthy. Bought my own car in high school. Did hair. Mature. A hard worker. Never gonna give up. Focus on my goals, but not wealthy. Okay, we already scratched that off the box. It says someone who's privileged. Privileged. In my eyes, if I was privileged, I would have been able to go to high school without having to work, and I could have really studied and focused on my schooling. Or I would have been able to go to college and not have to work, and not have to work 2 and 3 jobs just to get through college and pay bills and stress the fuck out and try to figure out a way to get to dental school and figure out a way to get money. Like, privilege. No. Or high social status. High social status. Negative. Negative. Modern usage of you had a silver spoon. What does it mean? It's often used critically or sarcastically, implying the person didn't have to work hard for their success. Y'all hear that? So don't you ever tell me I had no fucking silver spoon or I was privileged. Did you hear what it said? It's often used critically, so when you use this on someone, you're saying this critically. And you might not know their story. A lot of times people don't look like what they've been through. A lot of times people do not look like what they've been through. And the strong people often do not look like what they've been through. They don't. But it said it's used critically, so if somebody want to criticize you, they'll say it. Or if they want to be sarcastic, like, oh, you was born with a silver spoon. And I know people silver spoon me to death and don't even know what the hell they're talking about. And it's implying that a person didn't have to work hard for their success. That's what it means when you say somebody was born with a silver spoon or they're privileged and all of this bullshit. Especially if they come from poverty. Especially if they're a generational curse breaker. You often can get a generational curse breaker, someone who was chosen to undergo the hardest shit ever that other people wouldn't do. Because if other people could do it, it would be done. More people would do it. But they do things that are generational curse breaking that other people won't even do because they're scared, or maybe they just don't even want to do it, or they just have a whole nother passion in life. But to do something, and in my lane, being a dentist, something that nobody else has been able to do so far, in my genealogy that I have researched, you know, that doesn't mean that I had a silver spoon. That just means I'm a hard ass fucking worker. That means that I had a lot of late nights. That means that I sacrificed. That means that I didn't let homelessness, these approaches from grown ass men as a teenager, losing my mom, not living with my parents, having custody battles, being broke sometimes, going to the petty loan thing when I was in college, trying to make ends meet, being homeless, doing all these things just to make ends meet and get to where the hell I'm trying to go, don't sound shit like a silver spoon. So don't use that with me sarcastically, or critically, because it don't define me. Hood to hood, it really means something to me. I put blood, sweat, and tears in this. Not for me, but to prove to other people that they can do it too. But I don't want nobody to get the wrong idea and think that to go from hood to hooded, that it's easy. No. It takes hell of a hard work. A lot of hard work. Right? Because implying that someone didn't work hard for their success is like a slap in the face for somebody like me. Like, what? You think I slept in that car and got up and went and worked on patients for no reason? You think that was easy? You think that was easy? Being sick and having to fight for your degree while being sick. And people don't know that health is truly wealth. When you don't have your health, that shit stopped everything in the tracks. To have to go through all these things, that's why I know my story is a testimony. And I refuse to ever stop telling my story. Because so many people don't understand. They just see, oh, Dr. Sean smiling, graduated. Oh, no. That shit is all on the cover page, man. What about what's in the book? What about what's in the meat and potatoes to make it from hood to hood? What is the real reality to make it from nothing to something, to climb the stairs? You'll see so many people successful, but people often forget the hard work that go into that. And I don't ever want us to overlook that. So that's why I had to come on this consistency challenge before I continue on and let people know, hey, don't be looking at me like no nun, no preacher with no silver spoon, none of that shit. When I say I came from the hood, I mean that shit. But just because I'm not cussing every second and ghetto and ratchet, I don't represent that on this podcast. I still have to be me. I don't do that in everyday life. I never did that, even as a little kid. I don't like people walking up to me, hey bitch. I don't like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. If you see me, hey bitch, don't do that. I don't like me. No, do not call me no bitch. I don't like that. That's just me. I don't like that shit. Some people like that shit. They be like, hey bitch, hey girl. Now, unless you my day one, I mean, you gotta be day one for me to even engage and respond to that shit. But I still don't even like that shit. Especially not now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. But ever since I was younger, people would say, oh, you talk like a white girl. What the hell does that mean? That because I'm melanated, that I can't have a vocabulary? What is that supposed to fucking mean? Like, that because I want to be something in life, that I can't, I don't know, be me? Like, it's just so confusing. It's so confusing. People are so confusing and backwards. Like, it's kind of backwards. And another thing, when someone says you were born with a silver spoon, okay, It says it can also simply describe someone with a fortunate start in life without judgment. A fortunate start in life. I don't recall losing my mom. Nowhere near no fortunate start in life. That's like the worst fortune you can have in life is to be raised up without your damn mama. Or am I missing something? Like, what? So if you had your mom while you was growing up, you do not get to speak on this subject because you don't know how it feels to be that child without a parent. You just don't know how the fuck that feel. So don't say, "Oh, that's nowhere near privilege." It's just not. It's just not. So when you call somebody silver spoon, it's also like saying a trust fund baby, meaning the parents set something up for you to have some money when they here or when they leave or something. That ain't me. My shit set up for $0 to start with. Actually, I probably started in the negative as a little kid. I ain't start with shit. Started from nothing. Zero fucking dollars. There's zero fucking dollars to pass down. There's no zero fucking dollars. That's what the hell a generational curse is. When there's nothing to pass down and you gotta make your own wealth, you gotta create your own wealth from nothing. You gotta go from the hood straight to money with no roadmap, no guide, no nothing. Hard work is definitely involved. All right. Another word is old money. A nepo baby. You know how they would say, "Oh, LeBron James' son is in." That ain't. I have nothing. I don't know shit about that. I don't know shit about being no nepo baby, no silver spoon, none of that. None of that. Okay. None of that. None of that. Thank you, Breads. Ty X for me underscore for 20% in the rose. I appreciate it. But yeah, guys, don't get the wrong idea about Dr. Sean. Please don't get it twisted. I can only be me. Like, you gotta hate it or love it. Like, people gonna judge you if you do. They're gonna judge you if you don't. So just do you. Like, just do you. And that's just the message I had for today. Because I come on here and I try to be professional and presentable and, you know, try to get in my teacher vibe, but I'm not a teacher. And I just try to talk about topics that are engaging, that get us to break generational curses. And sometimes people may get that confused at me being like spoiled or privileged. No, 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 no. I'm just a hard fucking worker. Got too many witnesses to vouch for that. Family, friends, co-workers, whoever you want. Just pick one. You're gonna say, "Oh yeah, she's a hard worker." That's all they're gonna say. They're not gonna say, "Oh yeah, she had it made," or "she was privileged," or "she had it set up for her." No, 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 no. She was always a fucking hard worker. And never was gonna give up. That's Dr. Sean. Even when she's sick, she still showed up to school. Oh, she was never gonna give up. When she was homeless, she still clocked in at the residency program because she was never gonna give up. No, mm-mm. Even when family member needed help, she still helped them when she couldn't help herself because she was never gonna give up. Now, when you talk about me, make sure you put in somebody who never gonna give up, who definitely gonna work hard, who not finna let you stop to shine, and who gonna correct you if you get the wrong idea about me. Cause yeah, I'm not no damn silver spoon man. Like what? And that's the thing about this internet, about all of this, is people just get the wrong idea about you. If if you're a chosen one, it might seem like things are easier for a chosen one, when in reality, they go through a lot. That's what they say. Y'all ever hear the phrase, check on your strong friends? That's what that means. Because the strong people often get overlooked. People think you just so strong. Like, nah, man, I was just a strong kid, man. Just a strong kid. A big dreamer. Didn't need to be guided to go to school. You know, most kids, when they don't have that parental guidance, they won't go to school. They start dropping out. They start skipping. They start hanging with the wrong. That wasn't me. Yes, I'm gonna have my hood friends. Yes, I'm gonna try to be a little grown up. But when it comes to going to school and showing up and doing what the hell I'm supposed to do and going to work and being responsible and being a young adult and taking care of myself and trying to pay bills and trying to learn about life, that's me. Yes, I made mistakes, but you know. So if you coming from the hood, you don't have the carrier. If you trying to go from hood to hood, it will say, and you coming from the hood, and when you get into different rooms with these interviews, going on interviews, presenting yourself and trying to get into different networks, you can't be hood every fucking where you go. You can't do that every time you show up. This is what it's called to be professional. You know, to have self-respect, discipline, to know how to talk in different rooms, to know how to, hey, even though I'm the only black person in here, I feel confident when I walk into the room because I know how to mingle with the crowd. Oh yes, of course. You know what I mean? You can't go and show up every fucking where ghetto. Yeah, I mean you can, but at some point when you trying to elevate, get into these different places, yes, you have to be professional. You know, and I'm always gonna choose outside of this hood to hood podcast setting. When I go and show up as Dr. Sean, I'm gonna be professional. And a lot of times that carries over in all aspects of my life. That's why people love to come on here and say I'm some type of preacher. I'm like, no, 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 no. I'm just Dr. Sean. I like nerdy stuff. I like talking about topics that might ruffle a couple feathers. I like learning about who the hell I really am. I like being Niji. You know, I love that I'm coming into being my authentic fucking self. And people just not used to that because they expect me to be something that I'm not. Like, what? I'm not as lame as you think I am. Okay? But yeah, man. This lie was totally off the wall. Totally very different. But sometimes you gotta just do you. Like, who the hell cares? You know? I had to just put this out here for the ghost followers because, man, that's why I gotta keep going with all of my dreams, all of my goals. That's why you gotta keep going, hood to hood mentees. With all your dreams, all your goals, even when people count you out or think you got it easy, when it's like, what? You just can't let them count you out. And that's the thing about going live. You get people real, like, spirit and energy, and it don't align with everybody. This podcast is not for everybody. This is only for truth seekers, people trying to grow, people with positive energy. And you know, normally, guys, for 40 something days, I'm always coming with the positive energy, the positive vibes. And maybe I'm being emotional because I just lost a friend, and just to know people come and just want to just, like, it's kind of aggravating. Like, it's kind of aggravating. But guess what? I showed up here today, still, despite feeling kind of aggravated with a lot of shit going on, family wise. I still showed up here, you know? Because I just, I'm not trying to step on no toes, but if you step on my toes and say that I was born with a silver spoon, or I was privileged, or any of those words don't describe me. It just don't describe me, man. It really don't. trying to create a silver spoon for my future kids so they can have some type of trust fund and wealth and pass some generational wealth down. But for me, that shit definitely is not my story. And it's okay. I'm not playing no victim. That's why I went so hard. That's why when you come from the hood, you have to work that hard. You have to work overtime, triple time. But you also need to have a plan, some type of direction, and you can't let nothing count you out. It's kind of like you really can't even make too many mistakes. You can make mistakes, but you kind of just got to keep getting back up because there really is no safety net for you. It just really ain't. If I fail now, where's my safety net? Who's going to be my safety net? Where's the safety net? If I just give up now and be like, you know what? I don't want to be a hard worker no more. Let me just, I don't know. Let me just, you know what I mean? I can't do that. So I can only be me. I can only show up as me. I believe I'm going places that are awesome and amazing. I've been talking like this since I was young. If it sounds like a white girl, then I don't know what to tell you because I'm far from being white. Like, I'm just not white. Maybe when I was a teenager, my brother and sister, you talking white? I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know what that means. Like, what? Like, shut the hell up, man. Jeez, y'all. The fuck, man. What the hell? What the helly? So yeah, I'm not trying to pop off. I just don't like when people look at me like having a silver spoon and all that bullshit, because it's just not me, man. It's just not me. It's not me. Like, not at all, guys. This is why I wrote a book, because I feel like people forgot my life. I didn't forget nothing that happened to me. I might have been really quiet as a young adult, but I didn't forget nothing. I didn't forget nothing. I forget all the people. I didn't forget none of the people who failed to protect me as a young adult, or the things people did. Kids don't really forget that. Of course, I'm not a child no more, but I don't forget none of that shit. That's what made me who I am today. The things that I had to go through. The things me and my sibling had to go through. Me and my brother don't talk about it a lot, but he often mentions, damn, we made it out. Sis, like, a lot of people didn't make it out. A lot of the people we grew up with on drugs, he tell me these things like, damn, this person did it. What? Like, dang, like, so yeah, man. But I'm still gonna carry myself how the hell I want, talk how the hell I want. I'm still gonna be professional when I want. I still just do me, man. Like, on the internet, y'all got to, I don't know, y'all don't gotta do shit, actually. It's like, I actually have to do something. I actually have to ignore the shit, really. But you know how sometimes you have time to address pettiness? That was me today, and I just didn't give a fuck. Somebody just made me realize how the ghost followers, mainly people who judge me, see me as some type of privileged fucking kid. Like, what? Nothing is more annoying than your hard work appearing or someone implying that you didn't have to work hard for your success. In my eyes, I'm still seeking success, you know? I'm still on the hunt for success. I'm still on the hunt to be more. I'm still on the hunt for hood the hooded, guys. I'm still on this fucking journey, man. These generational curses don't just disappear. They don't go away. There's so many levels to this shit. There's so many levels to it. To these generational curses. They like a little complex book of trickery and fuckery. That's why most people can't break generational curses, because they just be like, man, it got me. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try. Just from the fall for everything that life throw at me. I ain't gonna even try. You know. So yeah. That's how I'm feeling today, chat. I gotta keep it real with y'all. I gotta keep it real. But tomorrow we will be back to real topics. And not Dr. Sean showing up here just chatting and but I had to take a couple days to grieve my friend. I still feel like I'm in disbelief about that. I don't know, I'm in disbelief about that shit. You know. So I had time to be on some petty shit today. I did. And I guess at the end of the day, chat, guess what? What it all boils down to is something that we can all learn from Queen B. Beyonce, that is. Beyonce is one of the most talked about people of this generation, right? And you don't never see her responding to shit. So that's why I said we got growing to do. We got to get the Beyonce effect. Where we just ignore the trolls, ignore the ghost followers, ignore any of that shit, and just work on your craft, work on your creativity, and work on your vibes. So when you go live and when you're a streamer, I see that it's really like involved with your real life, and it gets a little bit deeper. So yeah, I probably won't address this anymore, but yeah, man, that's what a silver spoon is. Someone born into wealth, privilege, or high social status. Please do not attach me to none of that. Okay? No. Okay? Okay. Okay. Little bug. What the fuck, chat? But yeah. Today is, I think, day 21 of the consistency challenge. If you don't know what that is me showing up as a streamer for 365 days for a minimum of 1 hour. So I'm on like day 21. I really kind of have not been counting accurately. So I need to go recount because, yeah, about that, I need to figure it out. But this is my second time attempting the consistency challenge as a streamer. It's been very, very challenging. But guess what, guys? I finally got to 8 or 9 followers on Twitch. Oh, I'm almost to 10. Hey. My goal was 10. Now, once we hit 10 subscribers, my goal will be 50. 5-0. The big 5-0. The big 5-0. Can we do it before the summer ends? I hope so. I hope so. So if you're into good vibes and you're into honesty and you're into just hood to hooded, where we can talk about a plethora of things. Like today we was so like far from the hooded part of me. We was on more to the hood part of Dr. Sean. Like, hey man, I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea about me. I don't have nothing to hide. I want the world to see. Hey, I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea about me. I don't have nothing to hide. I want the world to see. Hey. Because guess what, guys? We are not perfect. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. But yeah. What else did I want to tell y'all before I get off of here? I can't believe I'm on here so late. Super duper late. But I could not fail, man. I cannot fail this challenge. Like, I cannot fail. When I started this, I had 0 Twitch followers. Now I'm at 9. Let me see how many I'm at on Twitch. Let's see. Let's see before we end for the night. Let's see. 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 I have 9 followers. Hey. Hey. You know, it all starts with 0. Started from 0. Hey. I can't really say what I just said because that's a part of my new song. Yeah. 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 So when people want to think that Dr. Sean is a nun, let me show you who I really am. Give me just a second. I want to show y'all something so you can see who I am. Okay. The other part of me. Let me see if I can pull it up for the ones and the twos. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on, guys. Let's see if it's gonna pull up. Hold on. We about to pull this up so y'all can really see what I'm talking about, man. Like, I'm multiple layers. Like, what? Let me get y'all right. We're finna watch something. We're finna react to my first ever video. And even though it ain't my birthday, I feel like it's fitting for the people in the back that be trying to tell me how to do me. And I'm not even trying to be rude or nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, jeez, can I live? Can I live and be me? You know, some people saw my video, they was like, oh my God, Dr. Sean. They was like, girl. They was like, Dr. Sean, I can't believe you, girl. That's what they said, y'all. Let's see. So yeah, guys, we're gonna react to my video. It's called Shut the Fuck Up. It's my birthday. Every day my birthday, by the way. I don't know what side to put this on. It's kind of glitchy. But every day my birthday, by the way. So let's see what Dr. Sean is talking about on this video. Y'all ready? Let's lock in. I'm going to cover the whole screen up on everywhere except TikTok. Let's see what Shut the Fuck Up is my birthday. Make sure y'all stream this shit. you know. Shut the fuck up. It's my motherfucking birthday, bitch. Shut the fuck up, it's my birthday. Turn the fuck up, it's my birthday. Pour another cup, it's my birthday. Looking good as fuck, it's my birthday. I get that cake. Watch me, I get my way. Clock me, get out my face. Watch me, you know I ate. Shut the fuck up, it's my birthday. Turn the fuck up, it's my birthday. Pour another cup, it's my birthday. Looking good as fuck, it's my birthday. I get that cake. Watch me, I get my way. Clock me, get out my face. Watch me, you know I ate. Diamonds on my chain and my grill, get out my face. Cute as fuck, but I'm feeling trill, stay out my space. Cruising in a vert, top down, Rodale Drive. Flexing on the gram, cause I can. That do say make me come alive. Just got a bed and a cake. Blow the candles out, feeling like LeBron James. Bitch, you know I'm ballin' out. Hanging with my girls, we tight as fuck, we ain't never falling out. Spend large amounts, ghetto nails, long hair, don't care. Bitcoins, deep bank accounts. This me feeling free, let me be. It's my birthday, bitch, shut the fuck up. Don't kill my vibe with that negative shit. Shut the fuck up, it's my birthday. Turn the fuck up, it's my birthday. Pour another cup, it's my birthday. Looking good as fuck, it's my birthday. Shut the fuck up, it's my birthday. Turn the fuck up, it's my birthday. Pour another cup, it's my birthday. Looking good as fuck, it's my birthday. I get that cake. Watch me, I get my way. Clock me, get out my face. Watch me, you know I ate. Yeah, so yeah, so that's the vibes that I'm feeling right now. Shut the fuck up, it's my birthday. Turn the fuck up, it's my birthday. Pour another cup, it's my birthday. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, guys, yeah, chat. We are ending we are nearing the end of this chat. All right. And yes, this wasn't a typical hooded chat. It was more like very petty. But sometimes you gotta be petty in life. I'm not all the way done growing up. We are not perfect. All we can do is strive for perfection and pursue happiness at the end of the day. But I'm about to get off of here because I did my hour today, and I shouldn't look at it like that, but you know, that's what's keeping me consistent and showing up here every day as my authentic fucking self, guys. So just remember to be you. Everybody ain't gonna like you. You're gonna have some trolls. You're gonna have some ghost followers. We just all have a lot to learn from our homie Beyonce. We got a lot to learn from her. How to ignore negativity. I'm still growing up. I'm still learning that shit. Okay? I'm still learning it. But yeah, either way, I still wanted to address this because, yeah, people would look at me like Silver Spoon, like, what the hell is y'all talking about? Like, I'd just be like, what? What is you talking about, man? Like, I would love to be coming from a silver spoon where I don't have to work hard. Like, but that's not most people. Like, what? But yeah, we done beat that. We already talked about that, so we just gonna move on and start off Monday with good energy. Okay. So this was mostly like a live for people who don't really know me. You know, if you don't really know me, you know, you know. For the people in the bag who don't really know me like that, you know what I mean? People who in the bag who might just don't know my story, like who don't know my story. It says I'm 75% of the way to completing my goal. Yay! Yay, Twitch. And you guys, guess what? Something wonderful is going to happen to each one of us today. I believe that. I believe that. I just feel like something wonderful is always going to happen, no matter what. Something wonderful is going to happen. And I'm sticking to that. Okay? I'm sticking to it. Something wonderful is going to happen. And here on Hood to Hooded Podcast territory, that is our motto. Something wonderful is going to happen to me today. Like today, I grew on my platforms. I got out some negative energy. And I showed up again, even though it was very, very difficult for me to show up. This whole entire weekend, it's been really, really difficult for me to show up here and, you know, engage, which is why I haven't been able to create any, like, topics or anything. But I'm going to try to get back into our true essence of this podcast, to the learning, to the growing, to the oral hygiene, alright, to the fun, to the quizzes. But yeah, it's kind of crazy doing this stream every single day, because now I can go back and reflect on who I was in 365 days to see what changed, you know. Tomorrow we're going to actually have a real count on what day we're on, because we could be on 22 or 21, but we up there. We are almost to 30 days straight, and I refuse to quit, because the last time I quit I was on day like 32 or something, and I failed because of triggers, because of missing my mom, because of life being so fucking crazy and stressful and triggers. So this time I am working through all of my triggers, you know, because you never expect to lose people, so I have to work through all of my triggers right now. And that can really grow you up. So like I said, consistency is a muscle. Procrastination is something that we want to get rid of, and determination is definitely needed to go on this journey that I'm on of 365 days streaming. It has been very challenging, you know, to not take a day off from this challenge. It's challenging to not take a day off from this challenge. That don't make no damn sense. But y'all get what I'm trying to say. You get what I'm trying to say. It's been very challenging. But I'm still doing it. And I'm still going to show up and still have fun and still be me. Okay? And thank you to my new followers on YouTube as well. We are growing, guys. We are growing. And I can't believe it. I'm almost to 1K on YouTube. That is so exciting, man. Y'all don't understand how long it's been taking me to get to 1K on YouTube. That's why some of us have to take the damn stairs, and it's okay. I don't mind taking the stairs. I really don't mind. That's the only way I know is the stairs. It's the only way I know. The only way, you know? What other way is there besides the stairs? You gotta take the stairs, guys. So, but yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm excited about almost reaching 10 on Twitch. I can't believe it. Twitch has been one of the hardest platforms to grow on. But, you know me, I'm a dreamer, and I believe in myself like that. I'm a little delusional. So I know in 365 days, I haven't really set a goal for the next 365 days for Twitch. I'm just really trying to build an audience. I would say my goal, let's set this goal now. Because I didn't even think about that. On Twitch, in 1 year, I would like to have, after 365 days, I would like to have, let's dream big. I would like to have, let's just say 10K. 10K followers on Twitch. That's a big goal for Twitch for a year. But, hey, dream big. You know? If you shoot for the moon, you're landing the stars. 10K, so I put that out there. Let's see if we can make that happen. I'm testing out this new way that I found today to get me organic followers on Twitch. I'm testing out this new way, and hopefully it continues to work. Alright, I gotta get off of here. I'm done running my mouth. Good night. I will see you guys tomorrow for another episode of the Hood to Hood Podcast. And yeah, remember, just be you. This is Dr. Chiefess Sunflower, and I'm out. I will see you guys later.